now. So, good morning, and for you, good afternoon. It is in Germany now 9:30, and I think is in the afternoon for you, 4:30.
Yes.
Thank you for accepting this interview, and thank you to be here on Zoom. So now I would like to ask you, please introduce yourself. Thank you.
Yeah, so nice to meet you. My name is Deng Jie. I live in China, beside South China. I think is beside the sea. We are very close to sea and close to Hong Kong. Maybe everybody know Hong Kong more popular or like this. Yeah. Where I lived is in Shenzhen. Is a very economic zone in China. And now here is a high technic zone, the same. So when we live here, it's a very beautiful city. And later, if it's possible, I want to invite you visit here because Shenzhen is a world garden city.
Wow.
Yeah. So every day, the whole year is green with flower. So many trainer or teacher come here to visit here. They all surprised. Oh, in winter we still can
Maybe come in the
many
winter
flower. Yeah, always spring like this.
Great.
Yeah. And I'm a psychotherapist, a positive psychotherapist, or maybe now I'm a basic trainer from 2017, and I love positive psychotherapy very much. We always talk about that and say positive psychotherapy almost is our life. It is not only a method. When I start to learn this at that time, I'm just divorced. So at that time, my life is confused and a mess. Just like maybe one people face such situation, how they feel. Yeah, sad, many. And I have a son. He's 30 years old now. And now he's living in Canada and working there.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
So
is
that's
there?
yeah. Working there.
Okay.
Has a job.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we face each other, meet each other only online, with a camera, and maybe a week we meet each other, and maybe later he will come back to China because we still want he come back. I don't know, just he is free. When he wants back, he will back.
Okay.
Yeah. And for my family, a big family, my parents still in my hometown, Wuhan, is middle of China, and they are over 80 years old now. Yeah. And I have a young sister and a young brother. Now I'm over 50 already. And think about this. I just very proud because I born in 1968. We know our Professor Peseschkian
Yes.
and one day, when he found this is 1968.
Yes.
So sometimes I just feel that, yeah, it is my life. Like this.
Yes, yes, the same birthday.
Yeah, same birthday. Yeah.
Okay, great, great. Okay, do you want to tell us about when did you meet first time Nossrat Peseschkian and Manije Peseschkian, and how was it for you?
Wow, it's amazing at that time. Yeah.
Which place did you meet them?
Yeah, it's at that time when we just arrived Frankfurt airport. I never think about I will meet Peseschkian there. Yeah, and he drive himself.
Yeah.
Very engineering. Wow, I just think that, he's the one, the founder. But I'm shy, and because my poor English, so I'm shy to talk with him, just smile to him. And then with because at that time I go there with a team, around 10%. I think one is come from Bautou. I still remember he is Chang, the first name, family name, yeah. And the other is come from Dalian and Shanghai. So they're together team. But still, I think now I'm the only one in positive psychotherapy and become a trainer.
Good. And how developed it for you in your life? How was the speech with Nossrat and with Manije Peseschkian? Do you have something you can remind, you can explain us, maybe a small story, how it was for you? How influenced the PPT your life? You study PPT, and how was it for you in your life?
When I meet Peseschkian and Manije Peseschkian, yeah. The first interview is the first impression
Yeah.
is in the airport on the way. Yeah. And then we see Manije Peseschkian. We go to the place. Now is the foundation place.
Yes.
Yeah, the palace.
Yes.
The Winter Palace. Yeah. At that time, two very different feeling. When we just arrived there, because that's a palace, very old. And when we go inside, there is a very heavy arrow door there. It's a very stressful and a little bit dark. So when we work inside, I just careful. Yeah, we're here.
Yes.
But when we go inside, go to the inside the door, it's a very different situation. It's warm, light, and like a family.
Yeah.
And the Peseschkian Manije made many desserts and vegetable and some water there.
Yeah.
And some is made by herself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first time I meet them, I just feel like to a family, a very warm family like this. So that's the first impression for me. Yeah, in my life, I want and hope we always have parents like that.
Great.
Yeah, when I think about this, I miss them very much.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think the same feeling we have all, yes. But now we are looking what was the influence of Manije Nossrat in our life. What was the influence of PPT? PPT is a lot of happiness and hope. How was it for you, or how is it for you in your life, PPT? How influence your life? Do you have any vielleicht from your country, from your culture?
Of course, first is the man. Is them to influence me, and then when we start to learn PPT, I just know the modern dimension. Yeah, model dimension, modern dimension or balance model. Yeah.
Okay.
And the balance model at that time I still remember is Heinrich teach us, and I talk about myself in the course. And Heinrich in very short time let me understand why I feel confused, and I come out from my sad, come out from my weakness part. Yeah, it's very a surprise, and the poor, I don't know how to use the words to describe that. It's very quick and clearly. Yeah. So that touched me. This method touched me very much, and I think I fall in love with the method. First is the founder and the cover, and then the method, the toy, how use that. So it's a very deep impression at that time, and from that moment on, my life start to change, because I know what's the problem I am stuck, or how to say that. Maybe I can ask my translate is stuck there. Oh, 陷进去那个地方。Yeah.
老师，我应该说什么吗？
陷进去怎么说？就是好像陷入泥沼一样，那个就是那种陷进去。
让我想想。I feel like I was totally into this.
Into, please, I didn't hear you. Could you tell it louder a little bit?
Oh, I feel like I was totally into this.
Okay.
Like into a mud.
Okay.
Yeah. So, only I think half an hour. Yeah. At that time, I start to work full work to do we call is counselor, not psychotherapist. But in China, we still worked with client.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. At that time, I do that work is over 2 years, and I learned many methods in these 2 years. Cognize, upside psychodynamic, all the methods at that time, I time to time, every day, yeah, to learn that. Yeah. But still, at that time, because I work in the crisis interview center, we meet very some people when they come here, they always in some crisis situation. Yeah. So for me, I always feel, oh, this is not very helpful or useful. I always feel like that. But when I made the PPT, I think I found a very simple, but is useful, very quick, and just like the normally life,
Yes.
helpful method. Yeah, it's really. So from that moment on, I try to learn more. And then when I back to China, I go back to the course they organize in China, from the basic course again, and from the master course, and then until 2012.
Wow, great.
Yeah. And after that, after 2 years, I passed the master course and become a positive sex therapist.
Great.
So you see,
Yes.
I never, I from that moment, 2008 until now, I'm still there, always there. Every day, every day live with PPT.
You're living really with PPT. That's great.
Yeah,
Very great.
yeah.
Right.
And unfortunately, is I just feel when I use it for myself. Is wonderful. But until 2015 or at this time, I start to really try to be a trainer and to teach others to use that systemly.
Yes.
Yeah. Before it's just tell them that the balance is very helpful, and the balance is very similar our Chinese culture.
Yes.
Is yin yang.
Yes.
We have the balance and the yi like this, and the Dao is very very similar.
Yes.
So we fit them each other. Yeah, very fitting.
Yeah.
These two
Great.
PPT and I think the Chinese culture.
And now you're teaching it. Very good. Now,
Yeah.
my last question would be, what do you wish for the future of PPT? What is your wish for PPT?
This is difficult to talk about that because this over 10 years. Yeah, it's over 10 years.
Yes.
Is that right? 2008 until now?
Yes, it is
Yeah.
about 10. Yes.
It's
It's about 14 years.
so fast. Okay. And in my mind, in my opinion, yeah. And when I meet Nossrat Peseschkian and Manije Peseschkian, and at that time I think and I feel PPT is a humanistic method, more like that.
Yes.
Yeah. Insight is full love, warmth, and positive to all 资源，就是positive in
Resources.
Presentation,
Resources.
resources. Yeah. Because in my life, these years, when I start to use it, I just found myself changed. My thinking changed. My thought changed, or I don't know how to say that.
Yes, I understand.
I start when I see the people is always they are good, they are positive.
Yes.
Yeah, they have power, and they are capability to live their life to through that whatever at that time what situation they are. So I still love this part, and I hope positive psychotherapy PPT in future still keep this to warn people, to support people. And now more and more I feel more psychodynamic or psychoanalysis part. Of course, this part can help us to understand human being very much. But when we do it, I think use the positive psychotherapy is more close people, close the heart.
Mhm.
That's what I wish for future, not lose this part. Maybe, but it is for me is very difficult. I know the situation now. We have a comprehensive or a crisis in the world. So maybe it's hard to stand there like Peseschkian and Manije
Yes.
Peseschkian that time.
Yes.
But I really, really love that part.
Very good. Yes. We hope to, and I think it will be like that. I'm sure. We will stay together all, and it was so great to speak with you. Really, thank you so much. So touching interview, and I
Thank you
hope
so
all the
much.
best for you, happiness and hope, and yeah, and a lot of success in your job as trainer, and very nice time with your student. Thank you so much. I hope to see
Thank you.
soon. Maybe will be possible to meet to do a conference in some country. I don't know which place, but it would be great to come again together, see each other. Thank you.
Thank you so very much.
Okay.
Yeah.
That I will stop recording.